I'm just about to head out to my favorite vacation destination, just east of Ellensburg in Vantage. I think I've made a number of videos there. This 4th of July we have lunar eclipse, and I'm hoping to get fireworks with the lunar eclipse in the background. But the last time I went there, or not the last time, but one time when I went there, I had an experience that taught me a weakness of mine. I'm a very talkative guy, and I talk way too much at my workplace. Sometimes I talk about things that I really shouldn't be talking about in public. At a workplace, sometimes I spread stuff that I shouldn't. I talk about my secret crush on people, especially when I've had too much caffeine. I get very lubricated about what I speak about when I have too much dark baking chocolate caffeine, and sometimes I talk about things that cause me a little bit of a security risk. Sometimes my home was actually attacked once. Somebody had invaded our home one time, probably because I talk way too much. Both on the YouTube, I deleted a number of YouTube videos after that, but it wasn't just YouTube. It's also in person with people I think I can trust. Okay, to give you an idea of how talkative I am, I live in the greater Seattle area. We have a lot of panhandlers here in Seattle, just like any other major city. But Seattle is a little bit different than other major cities I've lived in. See, I've lived in New York. I've lived in Rochester. I lived in Pittsburgh. I've also traveled to San Francisco, Los Angeles. Those also have a lot of panhandlers, but usually you can tell, right? As soon as they approach you, excuse me, and they got this drunk voice, they're acting drunk, and you know what it is, and you can prep yourself for it. Here in the Seattle area, you have people who are very well dressed. Sometimes they look like they're dressed to go to church, and they're panhandling. And I always, it's annoying because they come up to me in a very polite way. How's your day going? And I'm expecting to have a very stimulating conversation. I'm expecting to have a conversation where I could brag about, how I picked up a girl the other day, or how I'm taking advantage of the financial markets during COVID-19, or some strategies I'm using to keep myself healthy during this COVID-19. I'm expecting to have a conversation like that. This is my mentally stimulating conversation. And all they want to do is beg for a few bucks. Usually there's an elaborate story. Right? Their family member is ill with COVID, or maybe they just ran out of gas on the highway and their car is nowhere to be seen, right? You're not going to run out of gas and then walk 5 miles to beg somebody for a few bucks. The stories sometimes get really elaborate. You could tell some of these people have probably given way too much thought to this problem, which is annoying. I don't even carry loose change with it. I couldn't even help though. It's gonna get even. I feel badly for some of these people now because it's gonna get even harder after COVID. Nobody wants to carry loose change anymore. Anyways, last winter I had gone to Vantage as well. When I drive from Seattle to Vantage, there's a rest stop just outside of Ellensburg where I sometimes like to stop and take a nap before continuing. And last year, I think it was Christmas Eve, because Christmas Day there was a conjunction between the moon, and so I can't remember the details. So I pull into the rest stop in Ellensburg and get to sleep. And I wake up at, I don't know what woke me up, but it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I see this figure outside of my car, and again, very well dressed. It's Christmas Eve, or actually early Christmas Day. I'm thinking, we can have some kind of a storytelling, and he's begging me for money. he forgot his credit card, he ran out of gas, and my heart just sinks. Because at the time I was, my girlfriend had gone home with her family. They're from China, and so I was alone. It was Christmas Eve, and I thought I had somebody to just mingle with, and I didn't. And And that was disappointing. But you know what? That's a very harmless story. I'll never see this guy again. He'll never see me again. What becomes harmful is when I go to the office and I think I can talk a bunch of nonsense with these people, and sometimes it works against me, right? Sometimes we live in a world full of discrimination, right? Little details in your everyday personal life sometimes get really used against you at the workplace, right? Or safety issues, right? You definitely don't want people to know what you have in your home, or if you're in a relationship with somebody that might interfere with your career path. Sometimes that could be a problem too, right? It's a wake up call. But last couple of months, obviously, now that when people want to talk to me and I have to back away 6 feet, it definitely helps with this problem. So it's giving me a little bit of practice with it. But it's definitely something to watch out for. Thanks for watching.